Welcome to my channel, guys. Today I will be discussing Real Madrid versus Chelsea. In this video, I'm gonna give my take on what happened in the game and what I really think of it. So first up, in that game, Real Madrid were very composed, calm, collective. They showed great experience and composure in the way how they dealt with Chelsea, right? In the first half, Real Madrid could have easily been 4-1 up before halftime. At one point, Vinicius hit the crossbar and Benzema missed the easiest chance of the game. Surprisingly, right? In the first half, Chelsea started out very good. They were knocking the ball, but I figured that once Real Madrid got the ball rolling, it would have been a different game. Then shortly after, Real Madrid started to pass the ball, and the way how they passed the ball, I was impressed. I expected it because this is a team. Most players in this team has won the Champions League at least 3 times, right? And they know how to perform on the big stages, just like how they did against Paris Saint-Germain the other day, right? In the first half, Real Madrid, once they got through with the first goal, like that goal from Karim Benzema was out of this world. Vinicius Jr. came in, played a pass into Benzema, and Benzema just towed the pass into Vinicius' path for him to latch onto. And then Vinicius looks up and whipped in a perfect cross for Karim Mustafa Benzema to head the ball into the back of the net. And what a goal that was. That he scored that goal from about 14 to 16 yards out. Yeah, with a header. Can you believe it? And in that game, wow, I was just impressed. Chelsea pressed Real Madrid, and the way how Real Madrid played out of the Chelsea press, it was a joy to watch, right? It just shows the class that these players still have. And the tried and tested midfield trio of Cruz, Modric, and Casemiro, they all had good games. I think in that game, Carlo Ancelotti, he pulled a masterstroke also with starting Fede Valverde on the right wing to help with Carvajal and deal with the threats of Pulisic and those guys, right? And it worked to perfection. That game, to be honest, it was a very entertaining game for neutrals and especially for Real Madrid fans. It was just unbelievable. I enjoyed it. It was at one point it was end to end, but whenever Real Madrid got the ball, they knew how to control the game, and that is what kept them throughout that game. Once they scored that first goal, they never looked like turning back. To be honest, based on how I see it, right? In that game, Chelsea they put up a fight regardless of the result. However, it could have easily been more because they are trying to come at Real Madrid really hard. And they always say the harder they come, the harder they fall. And Real Madrid were just waiting for Chelsea to come at them so they could easily catch them on their counter-attack. Vinicius Jr. was always a threat down that left wing for Real Madrid. And he has been doing that right throughout the season. Right? Every minute when Vinicius got the ball, through the channel on the wing, he was leaving Christensen and those guys for pace and leaving them in the dust. And that is what worked. And we saw the Karim Benzema, Vinicius Jr. link up again. They both combined for the first goal. Vinicius was a menace for those defenders in the first half, especially. And in that game also, Luka Modric, he was just class again. The guy covered the most distance in the game for a 36-year-old. And I always say, age is just a number. And I think in football, once you are physically able to do the job on the field, then age is not a problem, right? And Modric, what an assist that was for the second goal. Carvajal played back the ball to him. He already had the vision that Karim Benzema was in the box waiting for the ball. And Benzema just places himself in between the two defenders, and Modric just whipped the ball around there one time. And what a cushioned header that was. Like Benzema was leaning back, and the ball just came around, and he just cushioned the ball into the far corner. What a beautiful goal that was, right? And Karim Benzema also broke his own record for being the oldest player to score a hat trick in the Champions League knockout stages. The player who previously held that record was Cristiano Ronaldo, right? And they are the only two players to score back-to-back hat tricks in the Champions League, especially in the knockout stages. So, prestige company, right? Florentino Perez said a few years ago that he sees Karim Benzema as a mixture of Zinedine Zidane and Ronaldo Nazario, other known as R9. And you could agree with him because we all know Benzema is an intelligent player. He is elegant, brilliant, has close control, can dribble the ball, can play make, he just can do everything. And he works really hard as a forward. That's what I admire about him most too, right? He oftentimes has been underrated for most parts, especially when Ronaldo and Bale was there at Real Madrid. He was kind of a bit overshadowed, but I won't look on this in a negative light because we all know Cristiano Ronaldo is the better player, right? And in some teams, for great players to shine, someone has to be the one that's going to make the sacrifice for that player to excel. Karim Benzema was the perfect partner for Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid. He is the player that also assists Ronaldo the most in Madrid. So the stats tells you what you want to know, right? And now Karim Benzema is fully getting recognized for his talent. Like I said, he's often been underrated. And at one point, when Ronaldo was there, Karim Benzema was going through a really, really rough patch. Like, he just couldn't seem like he could score a goal. He got the easiest chances and couldn't score. The fans were even booing him at one point. And I remember watching a game when Ronaldo were telling the fans to stop booing their own player. And I think in that game, if memory serves me right, Ronaldo got a penalty, right? And he gave the penalty to Benzema because Benzema was low on confidence. And that was a selfless act by Ronaldo. And Benzema scored that penalty to gain some confidence, right? And I think that would have been Benzema's worst season in Real Madrid. What we also have to pay credit to Benzema is to last at Real Madrid so long. He has signed for Real Madrid as an 18-year-old and he's now 34. So that's 16 years to be exact. No player doesn't last at Real Madrid that long unless you're doing something good or they really like you, right? Benzema was handpicked by Florentino Perez from the get-go. Up till this day, no one knows how much money Karim Benzema earns at Real Madrid. They can only assume. Kind of strange, huh? But this season, Karim Benzema has 37 goals and 12 assists in 36 games. And please bear in mind, this is Karim Mustafa Benzema's best season in a Real Madrid shirt at age 34. It's like he's just starting to get into his prime, right? And I could go on and on and on and on from now till tomorrow. I know that he was always a world-class player, and everyone likes Big Benz, right? So Real Madrid, on the other hand, now they have one foot in the semifinals, right? And I think they're gonna get the job done at Santiago Bernabeu, and we can't wait to see Benzema score some more hat tricks, right? So, and to be honest, in the game, Real Madrid always had control of the game. Yes, Chelsea got some chance here and there. At one point, Courtois had to make a really, really world-class save from a Aspilicueta shot in the game. But however, the way how Real Madrid managed the game management, they were superb. They knew what they were doing. They stick to the plan. They got the job done. And every time they attacked, it seems as if they would have scored a goal. That's how good they were on the day, right? So That's my points on the Real Madrid game. Please feel free to voice your opinions in the comment section and let me know what you think. And like I said before, I have more reviews coming up same way, and stay tuned for more reviews. All right, it's a boy Mark, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time.